10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back, my beautiful souls, to Becoming with Erika, a space where we heal out loud, grow through what tried to break us, and become everything we are meant to be. And if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm so glad you found us. Today, I want to talk about something a million of us people experience: anxiety. And every time I hear that word, I can't help but to think of that song. My anxiety can't shake it off of me. Somebody watching me and my anxiety, yeah. Anywho, okay. Now that is probably stuck in your head too. Let's talk about it. If you ever felt your heart race, your thoughts spiral, your stomach twist into knots, or like your brain just refuses to be quiet, you're not alone. But there's something that completely changed the way I look at anxiety. Come on, Erika. Anxiety, keep on watching me. Yes, that's the remix. Your brain isn't trying to ruin your life. It's actually trying to protect you. Let's nerd out for a minute. Deep inside your brain is a tiny almond-shaped structure called the amygdala. Think of it as your brain smoke detector. Its job is simple: keep you alive. Thousands of years ago, if our ancestors heard a rustle in the bushes, the amygdala immediately sound off the alarm. Run. Run. Maybe it was a lion, maybe it wasn't. The brain didn't wait to find out because surviving was more important than being right. The problem is, the brain still works that way today. Only now, the quote unquote lion isn't always a lion. Sometimes it's an unexpected call, a job interview, bills, relationship, or present relationship, posting your first podcast episode, sending scary texts, walking into the church for the first time. The amygdala doesn't always know the difference between physical danger and emotional uncertainty. It pulls the fire alarm anyway. Your heart will beat faster, your breathing changes, your muscle tightens, stress hormones flood your body. Here's something important to remember. Your brain isn't worried about being right when the alarm goes off. Its priority is keeping you alive, even if the danger is only perceived, even if it's just a feeling. Your brain would rather overreact than overlook a real threat. So your mind starts searching for evidence that something must be wrong. Here's what's incredible. Your brain is doing exactly what it is designed to do. It just isn't always accurate. That's why anxiety can feel so real, even when the danger isn't. Now, here's the part that gives me hope. God also designed another part of our brain called the prefrontal cortex. This is where reasoning happens: wisdom, planning, discernment. It's part of your brain that can slow things down and help you evaluate what's actually happening. It's the part that can gently tell your amygdala, thank you for trying to protect me, but we're safe. I love that because it reminds me that not every thought deserves my belief. Sometimes my brain is reacting, not revealing the truth. And this is where my faith becomes so important. Isaiah 41:10 says, do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. God never promised we'd never feel afraid, but He did promise we'd never face it alone. If I can get personal with you, for me, I know my amygdala is on a high alert when my bills are due, or when one of my kids outgrown their clothes or shoes, or every year around the end of July because I know August is coming around the corner, which means school's about to start, or the fact that my tags are due between June and July. So you could imagine what my amygdala is doing right now. Or when an unexpected expense pops up and I have to figure it out how I'm going to make it work. But it's not just the money. Sometimes it means when it's someone new, starting a new job, beginning a new adventure, stepping into uncertainty. None of these things are likely to physically hurt me, but my brain doesn't always know the difference. There goes the alarm, putting my body into a state of stress. I call it survival mode. For a long time, I lived there. Running on survival became so normal that peace actually started to feel unfamiliar. Now I'm trying to teach my brain that I'm no longer living in survival mode. And honestly, that's a battle I still fight every single day. Because I truly believe learning to step out of survival mode can lower our stress, improve our health, and help us actually enjoy life God has given us. Maybe today your anxiety isn't proof that you're weak. Maybe it's simply proof that your brain is doing what it was created to do. And you have the opportunity to train it with truth instead of fear. Every time you pause, take a slow breath, pray, challenge an anxious thought. Challenge an anxious thought. Oh my God, I'm struggling, guys. I am so struggling today. Or remind yourself of God's promise. Your strength's new pathway is your brain. You're strengthening new pathways in your brain, little by little. After this, I'm going to have to take a long break because I think my brain is getting fried. Your brain begins to learn that what once felt dangerous is actually safe. That's the beautiful thing about becoming. You're not fighting against your brain, you're teaching it. And just like any good teacher, it takes patience, it takes repetition, it takes grace. So if you're struggling with anxiety today, give yourself permission to breathe. Give yourself grace. And remember, the alarms going off doesn't always mean the house is on fire. Sometimes it means the smoke detector is a little too sensitive. So sit with this for a minute. What if? What if? What if anxiety isn't your enemy? What if an overprotective bodyguard has taken control and it just needs better direction? Remember, you're the teacher. Thank you for spending time with me today. In this episode, I really got to nerd out with you guys and also burn a few fuse in the brain. So sorry about that. But if this encouraged you, share it with someone who you may think needs the reminder that they're not broken, they're just becoming. And if you ever like to share your story, I would love to hear it. Reach out to me or leave a comment. But all this brain stuff is making me nerd out. So here's a fun nerd fact alert. Your brain is capable of changing throughout your entire life. They've actually done studies and cases on this. Back way before all this technology and stuff, like people used to believe that if you were born a certain way or if an accident or trauma happened to you, like your brain could not recover. And it was like you were destined to be whatever it was that they diagnosed you with. But let me give you some hope here. Your brain is capable of changing throughout your entire life. This ability is called neuroplasticity. Every time you practice a healthier response to anxiety, You're helping straighten your neural pathways. Change isn't just possible, it's something your brain was designed to do. Until next time, keep becoming. Thank you, and God bless.